This is Jackson's story. Jackson is our joy and very active 5-year-old little boy with bright eyes and a zest for life. It was in the spring of 2009 we had noticed a change in Jackson. He had started to act different, moving slowly and wanting to be held all the time. Even the light in his eyes had faded. We had visited with Jackson's pediatrician several times, and he had told us it is probably a spring virus. The last time we were in the office, he gave us a prescription of antibiotics to help clear up the infection, and told us that we should see a difference in the next 2 or 3 days. Well, a couple of days later, Jackson awoke, May 6 of 2009, with a huge eye infection in his left eye. The swelling was so severe, and his eye was completely swollen shut. We went straight to Mercy ER in Folsom, so they could look and treat his eye infection, and figured we would be home in a couple of hours. We were not prepared for the news that followed. The doctor returned back to our room. "Mr. and Mrs. Grant, I'm sorry to inform you that your son has leukemia, and we need to immediately transfer him by ambulance to the UC Davis Children's Hospital." We stayed in the urgent care center at the hospital for several weeks, where they tried to control his leukemia and his eye infection. Jackson's diagnosis is high-risk ALL. The last year and a half have been life-changing, and Jackson has endured so much. With numerous lumbar punctures, bone marrow biopsies, along with intensive chemotherapy and hours of blood and platelet transfusions. But through it all, Jackson's strength and patience has been truly amazing, even when he couldn't leave his home for weeks on end because of his weakened immune system. No child should ever have to go through this, and no parent should ever have to watch while their child fights for their life. Jackson is in maintenance, the last part of his treatment plan, and is currently leukemia-free. Though he continues to take chemotherapy every day, it is less intensive. The light is back in Jackson's bright eyes, and life is slowly returning to some kind of normalcy. Jackson will be finished with his chemotherapy treatment in September of 2012 and is considered cured in 2014. So we wait, we pray, we hope, and we take one day at a time.